little room with the juice. That's a lot of loot. That bit fire. Yeah, she kinda cute.
Don't need any more nigger big shots.
Welcome back to my channel. Unfortunately, in today's video, we are not going to be doing a reaction. We will not be doing anything that is fun. I will be talking about something that is extremely serious, extremely disturbing, and very triggering. So here's your warning. I will be inserting pictures along with written back-to-back conversations from one party to another. Now, to those who follow me on TikTok, you are fully aware of this story, but maybe not in grave detail as the way I will be going into this story today. So let's start with the fact that I hate that I have to sit on this floor and do this. I hate that we don't live in a world where people see trauma or disruptions and destruction and want to fix it. I hate that we live in a world where I have to do the utmost for people to hear me, see me, or care. That's really not fun. I'm gonna be honest. It's not fun as a Black woman, and it's not fun as a person of color. There are many people with different stories that are similar to this one, and there are many people with different stories that are not similar to this one. But this is not my story, so I have to be the first person to state that. This is something that happened to one of my dearest friends, and that is why I'm on this floor today telling you this story. My goal with this is for it to blow up, for people to watch it, for people to care, and for people to share. Because what is happening is absolutely unacceptable. So a couple weeks ago, July 29th, was the day that my friends all went together to the Dominican Republic to celebrate a bridal shower, basically a bachelorette party. You know, what you do before you get married. Men do it, women do it, some people do it all together in a group, right? Pretty normal, pretty standard. So when my friend called me after this trip, I thought that she was just gonna tell me a regular story, a normal, you know, this is where we went. These are the pictures I took, this is what I wore. Kind of conversation. And unfortunately, that is not what happened at all whatsoever. 4 days, short trip, should be fun, celebrating a wedding that is coming up, right? Simple, pretty easy. So I get a phone call 2 days after my friend returns from the Dominican Republic. So they were talking and realizing that there were a lot of things that came up missing throughout the week. Whatever have you, they're missing and we don't know why. And obviously them all being very close friends, they would know if they took each other's things or replaced it or even misplaced it within this 4-day trip, right? So on the last day after their spa day, they get back to the hotel to find a very disturbing piece of evidence on one of their phones. Prior to this happening, they actually left and took pictures, which I will insert here, along with the timestamp of when they did that. What they decided to do, which a lot of girls do, is airdrop pictures, right? So you're out with your friends, you're taking pictures for Instagram, let's go ahead and airdrop these pictures so everybody can get what they need to do, edit where they need to edit, and get their pictures posted. But interestingly enough, they're seeing explicit pictures on their phone. Not all of them, but one of them. And what they're seeing is male genitalia is what they're seeing. Why in God's name would somebody think that it would even make sense to play, fornicate, whatever you want to call it, but you know what I'm saying? Why would anybody take someone's phone and do that with their belongings in the background? Dirty underwear, bras, and also straws. Now, there's something very interesting about these straws, you guys. So like I said, this is a bridal gathering, party, shower, bachelorette, get together, whatever you want to call it, right? And they have this cute little setup, which I'll insert a cup, the straw, whatever have you. The most disturbing thing about these pictures is that man, whoever that man is, took the straws. He took the straws that were there for them, that were on display, and put them right in the background with their underwear, bras, and dresses. The thing here that I really want you guys to understand is If it was a situation where the person needed money, right, they would take that phone and that's it. And then there would be a stolen phone, right? And we would be trying to locate it. But this person actually purposely saw somebody's phone, went into their room, whether they worked there or didn't work there, either way, he had access to their room, saw that there was a phone, decided to use said phone to show what he was doing in their hotel room. My mind, when she's telling me the story, you guys, I'm not feeling well. You know what I mean? I'm not understanding how this is possible, let alone the ending, which I will be getting into quite shortly here. Now, you're wondering, what did they do, right? What did they do? Well, they started looking at these pictures, and what they noticed, which is the scariest thing to me, is they're taking pictures about to leave at what, 10, 11? Something like that. I'll add the screenshot. And the videos that this man took were at 10:21, meaning he either witnessed, saw them leave that room, saw them walk into that room, whatever have you. Either way, he was in the vicinity of where they were literally 10 minutes prior. So obviously, this has to be somebody who works in that hotel. I mean, it's the only thing that makes sense to me. Let's be honest, right? So what I want to be abundantly clear, because a lot of people would probably think, well, oh, I'd be so angry, I'd be so mad. No, you are Black women in a different country, far away from your husband, fiance, girlfriends, boyfriends. Absolutely no one is there. So what do you think they're doing? They're crying. They're emotional and they're sad. And I think that that is a part of the Black woman experience that always gets misplaced, hidden. People forget that we also have emotions. It's not just the Black woman's gonna be so angry and she's gonna be so mad and she's gonna hop down there. No, that's not even how the situation went. Now, like I said, this isn't my story. And because this isn't my story, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna call my friend here and I want you guys to just hear her explain why that was their first initial reaction. Because it really pans out on how the story ends. So let me go ahead and get her on the phone.
Hello.
Hello, darling.
Hey, what's up, girl?
Hi. Okay, so like I've already told you, I'm filming right now and I'm telling them about how, you guys were crying in that room and it wasn't the most urgent of we got to figure this out kind of situation. So I just kind of want you to let them know, like, why was that the emotion? What happened? And why was that the first reaction instead of marching down and raising hell?
Right. Yeah. Okay. So when it happened, like I said, I wasn't initially in the room. So I had walked in and I opened the door, I knock on the door, Stacy opens it and they're just like, come in. And everyone is in tears. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. And so as they show me the pictures, as we're putting everything together, it's so many emotions, right? Because it's fear, it is confusion, it's, have we been watched this entire time?
Right.
Are there cameras in here? Are we being taped? Is our reaction being shown? Is there going to be a reaction to our reaction? You know what I'm saying? It's all of those things. And so your mind goes so many places.
Right.
And it's knowing that, the person was in our room. Are they still close by? You know what I'm saying? And so it's all of those things. And then, of course, we're trying to figure out what do we do. Of course, we know that we need to report it. But at the same time, it's is the hotel in on this? You know what I mean?
Right.
And so, yeah, it was just a lot. And so, yeah, we got, Sarah, the girl that was in the room next door. We went in there all in tears. We told her the story. So she got dressed and then we all got, dressed and we walked down there. And that's when, we made the report. But of course, like I said, just the initial feeling is just shock, because it's the idea that someone has been in your room, has been in your stuff, and there's proof of it on your phone that you left in your room. In what world does that happen?
Right.
You know what I mean? So just wrapping your mind around that entire thing is just a lot, and you don't know what to do with yourself. And it's just an odd feeling of trauma because nothing physically happened to you, right?
Exactly.
But it's just the mental aspect of it. It's wow, someone really came into the room with the intention of letting you know, hey, I was in your room, I was in your stuff, and I want you to know that there is nothing that you can do about it.
Disgusting.
You know what I mean? Like, that's just sick.
Right.
And so, yeah, so with all of that in mind, like, that's how it kind of unfolded the way it did. But does that make sense? Does that answer your question?
It absolutely does. And I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up the video now. But I just wanted you guys to really hear from her, because like I said, this isn't my story. But by golly, I will share this story until the day I die. Okay? And that's that. All right, appreciate it, girl.
I love you. Bye.
Bye. So with that being said, after all of that, you would think.
I also forgot to mention that their keys were deactivated multiple times, so they had to get multiple replacements for their hotel room, which is another reason why I think it had to be someone that worked in the hotel. Because why would you even think that they would bring somebody into the hotel room? Why would that even be something that you would say as a response when somebody is telling you about something that's happened within your business? Why would you even initiate that kind of narrative?
You would definitely think that the hotel would be mortified, scared, confused. Oh my God, we have to figure this out right now, right? No, they were actually told that they were going to do a 72-hour investigation, and they begged them to give them 72 hours. Now, let me remind you, it's your last day in the Dominican Republic, and the hotel is telling you that you have 72 hours, which means within that 72 hours, you're going to be where? In America. Right, in America. Because there's no way you're staying, right? Like I said, them being compliant, respectful, even though they really shouldn't have been, went back home and just followed up through emails, trying to figure out, what to come of this, right? Obviously, what any respectable person would want is a refund, them to acknowledge, the situation and actually care, right? Actually care. Once I saw the actual response from the hotel, like once she sent it to me, that's when I was done. That was when I was like, I'm done with you guys being compliant. I'm done with you guys trying to do this correctly or nice or whatever y'all are trying to do. I'm done, okay? I'm ready to make TikToks, I'm ready to make YouTube videos, and I'm ready to tell everybody, because there's just no way that we're living in a world where that is just not even a big deal. Now, if you want to read it yourself, I'll insert it here. But how can the hotel say that they did a 72-hour investigation, nothing came up, nothing happened, we can't refund you? Blew my mind. But, and I'm shaking right now because I'm that mad. You can come and stay for 4 extra nights. You can come and stay 4 free nights. You can come right back to this hotel where you were traumatized. Yeah, come right on back and we'll give you 4 for free. That right there, when I tell you guys, I actually didn't think that was going to be an option, not even a thought in my mind. Why would these people want to go back? Why would they want to go back? Why? I'm just, you guys, I'm not understanding. But it gets worse. It gets worse, which is just so annoying. So they're trying to leave reviews. They're trying to warn people. They are trying to be as clear and concise with what happened on their vacation as possible. Yet Google, aka the hotel that runs that Google ad review account, is deleting their comments, deleting the fact that what happened was absolutely unacceptable. So for me, I'm like, oh, no. If they're deleting comments, then we all need to go comment. All of us. You too. We need to all go over there and go comment, because I'm not understanding how you can still be running as a business with things like that happening, especially during a pandemic. Especially. It's unforgivable. Now, what I really want to leave you guys with is the timestamps. The timestamps, you guys. Not only are the timestamps so close together, but you used their straws. You touched their straws. You touched their phone while you're using your other hand to touch something else. And if you're wondering if they got these items back, they did not. They did not. Absolutely unacceptable, you guys. I cannot beg you enough. I need you to blow this video up. I need you to comment. I need you to like. I need you to share. If you're a hater and you hate me, say you hate me down there, okay? Whatever it is to get the algorithm going, because this is a story that is not going to be silenced. Because at the end of the day, I could have lost somebody extremely important to me over what? A sexual fantasy? I don't even know what your goal was, but regardless, to put people in the thought of sex trafficking and things of that nature that they cannot come back from is absolutely disgusting. Not only is it disgusting, it's just disheartening. Like what kind of human are you? Obviously, like I said, there is an explicit version of the videos and the pictures. I cannot show that here on YouTube. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to be submitting a completely separate video that has the explicit pictures and videos to World Star, along with TMZ and whoever else that will listen. Because we will not be silenced. So please, I beg you, subscribe, like, comment, share, post this wherever you can post this. Even if you don't want to post this, go to my TikTok, post a shorter version. Whatever you want. I don't care, but I need people to get their eyes on this story and shut that hotel down. If it's not shutting down, they need to get new management, new employees. I don't care what it is, but something needs to happen and there needs to be justice because there's just no way. For everybody that has not seen me in this kind of energy, this angry, this stern, don't worry, your girl's gonna be back. I am gonna post another video and it's not gonna be this serious. So just, if this one wasn't for you, it's fine. I'll see you in the next one. Other than that, you guys, I'm really, really sad that I had to bring this to the forefront, but I'm gonna continue bringing it to the forefront until something happens. So let me know what you guys think down below. Let me know if you have any ideas of what we can do, other news outlets that we can reach out to, whatever it is, whatever advice you have, please leave it down below. We need everyone's help here. Every single person, if you're watching this, I need your help because there's just no way that that person is out there doing it to more people and more people are traveling. It's just, no. Anyways, I'm out of here. No outro. I love you guys and I'll see y'all in my next video.
In the lot, 12 fuck SWAT, busting all the bells out the box, hit the leak with the box.